Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode, day number 284 of the 365-day trivia road trip. Today, our quiz comes from Dave and DJ in Hastings, Nebraska. 21 questions. We got 20 up front and a question 21 tiebreaker at the end of the episode if you need to stick around for that. Thank you for watching and good luck on today's quiz. Question number 1. The self-proclaimed roller coaster capital of the world, Cedar Point Amusement Park, currently boasts an impressive 18 roller coasters, some more than 200 feet high. They also have a water park and one of the only remaining historic molar carousels. In what city and state is this park located? The answer is Sandusky, Ohio. Question number 2. The name of this instrument translates from the French to bundle of sticks by the late classical era composers who saw potential for melodic roles beyond the bass line. What is this instrument that represents the character of grandfather in Prokofiev's Peter and the Wolf? The answer is the bassoon. Question number 3. This photographic process was most widely used in the Civil War era and revived by modern photographers. The exposure process results in an underdeveloped negative that is coated with enamel or lacquer. What is this style of photo processed on metal rather than glass? It is most commonly known as a tintype or a ferrotype. Question number 4. The over 3,000-mile long Lincoln Highway was established in 1913 as one of the first highways designed for automobiles. The eastern end was the corner of Times Square at 42nd and Broadway. The highway ended at Lincoln Park in what city? Turn left at Times Square, go 3,000 miles, and you'll end up in San Francisco, California. Question number 5. Scenes from rural life in the early 20th century New England juxtaposed with complex social commentary characterize much of the work of this American poet. One such poem is Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Who is this author? The only one to be awarded 4 Pulitzer Prizes in poetry. The answer is Robert Frost. Question number 6. The unofficial Triple Crown of Motorsports consists of the Indianapolis 500, the Monaco Grand Prix, and what race in France, the objective of which is not to be the first to finish a set distance, but instead to go the furthest in the titular set time. That is called the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Question number 7. Said to have the world's largest Muslim population, this country is bordered by India to the east and Afghanistan to the west. What is this South Asian country whose green flag contains a simple star and crescent and whose capital is Islamabad? The answer is Pakistan. Question number 8. There are more than 1.5 million properties listed on what official United States database that recognizes structures, buildings, objects, sites, and districts deemed worthy of preservation because of their historical or artistic significance? The answer is the National Register of Historic Places. Question number 9. If the person or team with this label is the victor, it is considered an upset. What is the common term used to describe the expected loser of a competition? Also the title of a 1960s American cartoon featuring the heroic alter ego of Shoeshine Boy. The answer is underdog. Question number 10. Land for this plantation was in possession of the family for 3 generations prior to George Washington living there. What is the name of the estate located near Alexandria, Virginia, where the first United States president died and where he and wife Martha are buried? The answer is Mount Vernon. Question number 11. In anatomy, a septum is a wall or a layer that divides a structure into smaller parts. The nasal septum divides the nostrils. The interatrial septum divides the left and right atria of the heart. What does the lingual septum separate? The lingual septum separates the 2 halves of the tongue. Question number 12. Oscar-winning films under his direction include A Beautiful Mind, Cocoon, and Apollo 13. He credits his young acting career with the impetus to pursue directing, especially the roles of Richie Cunningham and Opie Taylor. Who is this actor, film director, and producer? The answer is Ron Howard. Question 13. From 1883 until 1977, it traveled across the length of Europe with primary termini in Paris and Istanbul. Routes changed and shortened over the years, with the last run in 2009. Sleeping and restaurant coaches led to a luxury designation for what rail service that also found popularity in literature and film? The answer is the Orient Express. Question number 14. In Greek mythology, the labyrinth was a creation of the craftsman Daedalus for Minos, the king of Crete. The elaborate maze was made to hold what creature that has the head and tail of a bull and the body of a man? The labyrinth was created to contain the Minotaur. Question 15. The largest non-hybrid domestic breed native to the United States. This cat has many characteristics that provide protection from harsh winter weather, including its dense water-resistant coat, long bushy tail, and long tufts of fur in its ears and between its toes. What is this gentle giant breed? Those big old cats are called Maine Coons. Question 16. As of August 2023, 12 men have set foot on the lunar surface in the Apollo program. The last mission, Apollo 17, saw Harrison Schmitt step onto the moon's surface after which man, who re-entered the lunar module after Schmitt, therefore becoming the last person currently to walk on the moon? The last person to have walked on the moon is Gene Cernan. Question 17. This French ocean liner entered service in 1935 as the fastest and most powerful steam passenger ship afloat. In World War II, she was seized by U.S. authorities in New York, renamed the USS Lafayette, and ultimately caught fire and sank while being converted to a troop ship? What is this French ship? Originally, it was called the SS Normandy. Question 18. What is the name of the informal group of entertainers, the second iteration of which appeared on stage and in films together in the 1950s and 60s, and included such celebrities as Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Joey Bishop, and Peter Lawford? The answer is the Rat Pack. Question number 19. The Hubble telescope captured images of heated material moving through this red supergiant's atmosphere. It is the second brightest star in the constellation Orion. Numerous studies have noted a marked dimming of what star that might be the next to be classified supernova in our galaxy. The star we're looking for here is called Betelgeuse. And question 20. The taxonomic order of insects, Lepidoptera, includes butterflies and moths. Both play an important role in the food chain and in pollination. Their larvae, especially that of moths, are conversely problematic to agriculture. What is one anatomic difference between moths and butterflies that allows us to tell them apart? The big difference between moths and butterflies is in their antenna. Butterflies have little clubs or balls on the end of it, and moths typically do not. And that is it for today's quiz. Thank you again to Dave and DJ for sending in an excellent quiz. I believe this was their second one. I know that they've got their road trip kit because they've sent me a picture of it in action. I love getting pictures, especially of the road trip kits being used the way they were supposed to, holding goodies, traveling in cars, being used at trivia nights, all the above. I love it. Send pictures if you got them. If you want to get in and win one of those road trip kits, check out the Facebook page. All the rules and guidelines are over there. Or you can just email me at roadtripvia@gmail.com. I'll give you any information you want to know, but the short story is write 2 trivia quizzes and I'll send you one of those for free, loaded with Road TRIpVIA swag. I think that's it. Let's just go on to question number 21, the tiebreaker for today. The first games were held in Athens in 1896. As of 2023, how many total Olympic Games, summer and winter, have been held, not including the 5 canceled games in 1916, 1940, and 1944 due to World War I and World War II? If you add up all the summer and winter games, how many have there been as of 2023? The answer is 53. There were 29 summer, 24 winter. 53 is the answer. Whichever player got closest to 53 is going to win the point. Congratulations. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow for day 285.